Call to order the Harrison Township Zoning Board of Appeals meeting for June 10th, 2025. Mr. Gleason, would you please read the roll call?
Yes, Mr. Brado? Here. Mr. Gleason's here. Mr. Leonetti?
Present.
Ms. Oparka?
Here.
Ms. Torb?
Here. The next is approval of agenda. I'm not going to go page by page. Have you read the, is there a motion for approval of agenda?
Motion to approve agenda?
Support.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. Now, approval of minutes. I started to say I'm not going to go through page by page. Have you all read the minutes? Are there any changes?
Motion to approve the minutes?
Support.
All in favor?
Aye.
Motion carries. The one and only case is under E, and would you please read the case, Mr. Gleason?
Yes, case number 0725, Rhonda Bell Molnar, 38008, Huron Point, property 171222352-016. They were requesting a 2-foot rear yard setback variance.
Is this, are you?
Yeah, Sherry, Donna couldn't be here.
Oh, okay, you're-
Hospital with her mom.
Oh, all right, thank you. Please go to the podium, give your name and address for the record.
My name's Terry Melnar. My address is 38008 Huron Point Drive, obviously Harrison Township. Thank you for being here. Sorry to bring you in. Last year in the fall, Rhonda came in to get a variance for a really nice little balcony that she did. And it got approved. Thank you. Thank you. Looks beautiful. She loves it. But apparently it was overlooked, some type of egress or something, and she wants a 26-inch variance so that she can put a circular staircase to the level from, or up or down, you know. She said to bring the packet, which I did. And she said she had some drawings and stuff in there.
Yep.
But what I did is I just went outside and snapped a couple pictures, if it matters. I don't know. Let me pull them up real quick. Yes, Rhonda had the balcony done, and it looks really nice. As a matter of fact, I think I have a better picture. Sorry. And it's beautiful. And she wants, and apparently I think she thought she was going to put the staircase on the other side, but maybe it blocks a window and it's not real convenient. So what we have here at this time is everything's been built, and she got her glass and everything put in. And right here is a 26-inch opening where you can put a stairs and just come right down. So apparently they said they need a 26-inch variance. Maybe it was overlooked. And that's why we're here today. So everybody, our neighbors were real happy with how everything turned out, you know. Okay. Do you want me to bring this?
I can see.
No, it will.
Come up here real quick. I just want you to look at this.
Okay, so there you can zoom in accordingly.
All right. There's a neighbor on the other side here, right?
Yeah, that's the one on here, Miss Bevan.
This side, like, so if I'm the neighbor facing this way, that staircase is gonna come down right there, right?
I believe so, I mean, you know, obviously it would. You know, it is on the, if it matters, it's on the north side of the property. You know, where I believe you see the shed there, you know, instead of on the south side.
So it's not facing the canal? The stairways, is it on the canal
We talked about it,
side?
and it just, how you're looking at it, because he has a picture. Well, you're stepping off this way, and then you will exit to the south, which would be like,
Because there's this
yeah.
paper that we
That's what I
have
have here.
that looks as if
Oh, as a matter of fact, I'm
it's
sorry,
taking
I
it
didn't
around
look at it so much.
here.
Yeah, see?
So is that,
Yeah, it was here, and then now that's what he wants, and she wants on the canal side.
so that's the
There.
canal,
I'm sorry.
that's the canal side, that's what I'm
Yeah,
seeing
in
here,
front.
that's
This
what
was
I
our
drew on
original
here.
picture,
All right.
And see, and you can see what Rhonda's been doing, very hard work to improve the beautification of the property, and
So-
trying to make your house better.
Could you look at this, on this side then, there isn't, this isn't part of the deck right here?
Comes up right here.
Yeah, she said that when, I'm sorry, ma'am.
Yes.
That little circle that you saw, which is where, that's where you're pointing.
I drew a
They
circle.
moved it.
Did I draw
Yep,
like
I'm
that?
sorry.
Mhm. Right.
That's correct, yeah, and apparently it would block the window there, she was saying, and Rhonda had all these windows replaced, and now this is an open door wall. It's pretty nice, actually. But, I'm sorry, if you want to see.
So what
the
she wants to
picture
do
again.
is move this stairwell, which blocks her window.
Yeah.
To go into the front here.
That's correct, right in the front, right where the white gate is.
Oh, I know exactly where you want to
Yeah,
put it.
yeah.
My question is why it doesn't work up and down this
She
side.
said, the reason that I believe that she said, is like you're saying, like on the side there, is it blocks this doorway, right, like, here, and there's a window you actually can't see there, I'm not sure. She got her windows replaced, I don't know if you can tell in this picture.
And by moving it to the front, it's not going to block anyone's view of the water.
And I believe everybody's notified, and everybody knows all of our plans, 'cause like we're close to that.
Okay.
Yeah, the only issue is it's intruding too many feet into the
26
variance.
inches, I
Mhm.
believe.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
And you're saying here, you're seeking approval for reasons of safety?
Well, it would be nice. I believe that it would be nice to have an egress. There's no, if, just in case there was a fire or something, that you could get out onto the deck and go down, instead of, right now, there is no egress at all, front or back.
So the only access is through the upstairs?
Through the one stair in the house, that's correct.
Have you looked at any other designs, like potentially, like, if you had like a stairway coming up from the floor, like if you, I know it's kind of weird, you'd have to kind of take away part of the deck, but did you look at anything like that, like?
I mean, I think she discussed it quite thoroughly with her builder, Bain, who's the one that put up the upstairs balcony.
But I mean, but this far into the setback?
Yes, it's 26 inches.
Yeah, it's about a
3
width,
feet
this
is
is the width of the stair, that will,
Yeah.
I believe, yeah. She advised me to stay as least as possible. Thinking you better get it going. You can see what she did, I think, through the picture of the improvements,
She told you to come and say that the least possible?
Sorry.
As little as possible.
As little
yeah.
as possible.
And that's the smallest staircase allowed, or available anyways?
I think that's the
Yeah.
smallest they can have. There is some code or something, our builder.
If it were me, I'd want egress from the second floor.
Yeah.
What was does anybody remember, the board members, do they remember what the original variance was that we requested? Was it a rear yard setback
It was for the deck, yes.
for the deck? So we're going further into it.
You remember the case, the deck was all crumbling and terrible? and-
It was horrible.
Yeah.
I think there was.
I wasn't sure if that was a side yard or, so, okay, rear yard.
Because
Yeah, I thought it was a side yard.
Oh, I thought it was, oh, well, I can't remember.
I can't remember, in the original plan, there was no stairwell, was there? Or
I don't
No,
believe, I
there was
believe,
not.
she'd probably tell me not to say anything, but I believe that no, she
there was
had
no
not,
stairwell, right.
given the
says-
thought,
Somewhere in here, she says it was overlooked, so I presume
I'm
that
sure that
means
she
it
probably,
was not part of it.
and this is why I tried to tell my wife about formulating plans and trying to see the whole, picture,
Your Rhonda's
prior,
husband?
But it definitely was thoroughly discussed about the side, what can we do? I believe everything was done except for the last panel of glass, which she had him make, again, 26 inches. And of course, there'll be a swinging locked gate, at the top, of course,
Is there some reason why you can't put it on the other side? Like, for example, I get the side with the windows, but is there a reason why, like, if I'm looking at the house here, is there
Sure.
a reason why you can't put it on this side?
Well, I know that she has, I'm not sure if I didn't.
It might be a side yard issue than a side yard setback at that point.
I feel like for this variance, I'll just speak, I would rather see it protruding in their own backyard space than
Right.
in a neighbor space that might block a view.
Yeah, that is more of a desolate side. You can see the shed in the one house that's set.
And don't you have a fence along the other? Did I take the wrong picture? No.
I'm trying to look up what the minutes from.
Is this the house? Did I take the right picture?
I don't, I'm sorry.
Okay, so I went out there today, and it looks like you've got a fence.
That's my house, ma'am.
That is, okay, so
That
there's
is,
there's a
yep,
fence
she
on
had
the
a
other
fence put
side.
in on the
Oh,
side
okay, I
like
see,
that.
right there.
Right,
So that- so
right.
Because she had a
yeah,
lot of
I
work
got you.
done. and,
Okay.
Because that isn't
That's not on
reflected
this
in this
picture here,
drawing.
yeah.
Did you see?
Right, that's why I'm
Yeah,
saying,
that
is
makes
that's
sense.
the
Okay.
reason why you can't put it on the other side.
No, that makes sense, okay. It wasn't in this picture. There's no fence. in
That's
this
the
picture.
original, that's like when we purchased the house. And then,
That won't,
You know,
that won't
thank you
work.
for,
There is no space,
No, they can't do it there.
It was,
but there are no windows. That would work,
rear
but
yard.
there is no
that was the
space.
old one, and what it used to look like.
You know, this is what it looked like this evening.
Yes, that is my house just this evening, so you can see the, yeah, she got the okay glass.
Yeah.
Well, it turned out
you
really
got the
nice.
fence there, I see.
Yeah.
that.
Oh, it's beautiful.
But it turned out really nice.
That's Rhonda, yeah. She's a designer, she's like, I should have been a designer, I'm like, yeah, you're great spending my money. There I go again
So-
with the.
So what we approved in December was, for the upper deck, not the lower one, extending 6 more feet outward to cover the existing deck underneath.
That's right.
So it didn't extend past the footprint of the existing deck that was underneath.
Right.
So why, I'm curious, and I didn't think about this, or else I would have looked it up beforehand, but wouldn't it be a 5-foot variance then, if it's a 5-foot wide stairwell?
Brent's note says that 3 feet is allowable, so that's why he just needs 2 more for the
2.6,
5.
Oh, I see.
Let me see if I can find the note. Too many pieces of paper here.
And the reason this was different in December, Shane, was because it was a deck more than 8 feet above the first floor must have a different setback requirement. I guess.
8 inches?
Or 8 inches, sorry.
Mm.
Yeah, this is what he's saying here, is that
You extend
architect,
3
because
feet
it's an
into the setback.
architectural feature, it's allowable to extend 3 feet. So he just needs the 2 more.
The edge of the current deck is at the required rear setback, so it's at the required rear setback. Adding the 5-foot staircase will project 2 feet back into the setback. Okay.
It will also be a very attractive spiral staircase.
Any more questions of
I
the
have no
applicant? Okay. You'd like to be seated, sir? You may.
Be seated, yes, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you for taking us under advisement or whatever you.
Any questions from the board? I know.
It's 2 feet.
The 3 is allowable.
Right, so.
Mr. Brado, I thought I heard you say you'd like egress.
Well, that seems to me like that's hardship, right?
I would just say it's not blocking neighbors' views. It's more or less would be taking away their view from the first floor.
A little bit,
than
yeah, there is,
Affecting the neighbors. I think
there's
one thing we talk about a lot is the effect it would have on the view shed for neighbors.
that they say the view you don't own, but still.
Yeah.
Well, I'll be prepared to make a motion. I make a motion based upon the hardship that presented by the petitioner today, specifically as it relates to the safety issue. I make a motion to approve the variance to request a 2-foot rear yard setback on the property presented today.
I'll support that.
Support, go ahead.
Okay. Mr. Gleason, would you like to?
Yes, Mr. Gleason, yes. Mr. Brado?
Yes.
Mr. Leonetti?
Yes.
Ms. Oparka?
Yes.
Ms. Torp?
Yes. Congratulations.
It looks like it. Looks good.
It's beautiful.
Tell her you didn't say too much.
Tell Rhonda you did a great job.
Tell her that I said anything about money.
Now, when I drove out there today, you have a beautiful home.
Sorry to bring you in, I'm not sure if this is the only reason you're here today, but I don't know if it's working.
Okay, that's our job.
Yeah,
Okay.
do not worry about
I'm
it.
sure you want to be home with your family.
Thanks for doing it the right way.
Well, that's right, I mean, that was a little, it's just like, no, that's gotta do it right.
Yeah,
That's
the
just
right
gotta
way.
do it right.
Yeah, that's the way.
And it was nice to meet
So
you,
thank
and
you.
congratulations.
I appreciate it,
Yep,
you know.
enjoy, you're gonna get it done, you're gonna get it done.
We're, this year, we're right here.
It's cool.
We're
Thank
trying
you.
to Make it a better place. So
Yeah,
you
great,
for
thank you
that.
very much.
Yep, gotcha, take care,
Yes,
have a good evening.
thank
Yep.
Okay, old business, new business, announcements, public comments. The next meeting is July 8th. Melanie, do we have any cases?
I don't believe so.
You do not, okay.
Summer
Is there a motion to adjourn?
I make a motion to
Support.
adjourn.
All in favor?
Aye.
Meeting adjourned.
Easy peasy.